Yeah, we 2 minutes early.
We live. We're 2 minutes early.
Mr.
Got Miss
Keith
Keith
on
in the
here.
house. Sure is.
Everybody gonna be like, what happened? We 2 minutes early. That's because it takes me 2 minutes to get off the damn thing. And oh, I'm glad Mr. Willie ain't on here.
Mm-hmm. Already started.
As y'all know, Teresa and Lee's coming on at 7. I hope you right, Mr. Keith.
Something gotta happen. Something gotta happen good.
Lord, I can't see. That's a little phone right there.
That's a little phone.
Who's talking? Because you made me unbubble.
Laura Hyman.
Can we go up one notch?
We'll go up one notch.
'Cause I can't see the screen.
I mean, good Lord, that thing's huge now.
Yeah. Command plus. Ooh.
Laura Hyman.
Hey, Lori.
Hackett's Healing Hollow.
Hey,
Prairie
hey,
Girl,
Robin.
Cowboy Homestead.
If y'all could see how big my letters are on my laptop. They take up all the screen, so make
One
y'all's
person at a
comments
time on the screen.
like 3 words.
Yellow Springfield, Joyce Sykes, Kissed My Grass Acres.
Hey, Red. I don't know how to pick it up and show it to them. But boy, if y'all could see how big them things.
Well,
They
all you
need
gotta
to
do
be
is pick
big.
it up and show them how big it is.
Oh.
It's huge.
Can y'all
Y'all
see
can probably
that?
read it from here.
It needs to go up another notch, but then when I did that, y'all went off the screen.
Pete's Little Homestead. United we stand.
Y'all, we in a new year.
A brand new year.
And no, I ain't eating marshmallows tonight. Y'all remember that old Christmas
Rock candy.
candy? Well, Lippy still likes to get this. It reminds me of I just couldn't get ribbon candy this year. I was looking for ribbon candy. I don't think they sell it in Kentucky.
B. Morgan
I
Bogart.
love-
Greta Neighbor.
Hey, Miss Greta.
They all coming on in.
Well, 2021, it's all in what you make of it.
That is for sure.
And let me just say, you know, they say what you do today will reflect on what you do the rest of the year. Well, let's see. I swept, mopped, let's see, I vacuumed, I cooked breakfast, I cooked supper. Well, I do that every day. What else I do? I worked on my seed box. And, yeah, that's all I did, huh?
Yeah, let's see. What'd I do?
He didn't let me go to the pond.
I ate breakfast.
Hey, Rachel.
And it was mighty fine. And then I went and tromped through the woods and the creeks and looked around.
Without my golf cart, you see, he had to walk.
Yeah, it's so wet back there right now.
That's all right. Next time I go, well, I'm lying. I'm lying on New Year's. I got a winch, y'all. I ain't got no damn tires. Now, here's my thing. He bought me a winch. Got my Christmas present for my golf cart. And it's got one of them fobs. Like,
It's wireless.
it's a Harbor Freight special, y'all. But I hit the, see, wind the clean house all day. As long as you don't wash no clothes. Anyway, you hit this button. And I ain't got to pull nothing in it. What's it do now
It'll
exactly?
run your cable out,
Yeah.
you hook it up, and run it back in. It's wireless, so you ain't got to stand right there at it.
Mm-hmm. And next thing I got to do is get me some tires.
Yeah, because she want to know, well, why'd you buy a winch and ain't got no tires? I said, well,
It didn't make no sense.
you know, it ain't like getting a cart before the horse, because right now you ain't got no tires, so you get stuck.
Hey,
So you put
Gina.
a winch on there until I get some tires on it. At least you could pull yourself out. Makes good sense to me.
See,
Garden
everybody been
fatigue.
cooking and cleaning. Y'all, let me tell y'all, we some working fools. You
Jan
know
Finland?
that?
Yeah, I went and worked in the wood shop, unboxing. Oh my goodness, unboxing. That's a round-and-round situation there. You move it over here to move it over there to move it over
Hey,
here.
Mr. United.
But it'll
5
get
cents per
there.
gallon.
Gas went up 5 cents a gallon. Good way to start a new year.
Well, now, hey, Misty, my take on that, Mr. United, of course, that was our old life. Y'all forgive me, I got my pajamas on. I wanted to be comfortable. Hey, Don. Hey, I fixed all my little seeds you gave me. I got them all organized. when we worked, we ain't no we in this, when he worked at CAT, y'all, we loved it when gas was up, okay? Because that meant we had
It
employment.
was job security.
And it lasted for over 20 years. But when it would come down, he sat in a truck in the parking lot. I kid you not. So when I see that, I think of all the people that's in oil and gas. And that tells me a job may be coming their way. Now, to me as a civilian, because that's what I call us.
It's like, Lord, when you pull up to
It's
the
like,
pump.
oh crap, 5 cents. So we're kind of seeing it now both ways. We saw it the other way for so long. Now being the civilians out of oil and gas, it kind of cripple you a little bit. So I get what you're saying, Mr. United.
Robert says some fancy jammers you got on.
My daughter got me these for my for Christmas, and I've never had what you call that? Leopard. Is that leopard? Leopard?
Leopard.
I don't know. I ain't never seen no leopard look like this, but hey, I ain't never been that damn close to a leopard to find out how their dots work. But it is so comfortable. So yeah, I took my shower and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get comfortable, y'all. That's how I want my new year to be. Comfortable. But before we get into the stories, because Lord sweet Jesus, y'all, we got some stories to tell. We got leading up to 2021. This last week has tested our lives. But let me see your phone. I'm just gonna touch it a little bit.
Don't mess it up.
Well, that stupid thing's up there. We new owners to,
See, I knew you messed it up.
I'm trying to the Apple family. Look how thin that damn thing is. Anyway, we are new owners to the Apple family. We waiting on our cases to come in on Tuesday.
So you hold them real gently
Hey,
over the
Mr.
table
Willie.
and real close to you. Now, I had mine in my pocket when I was down there in the creek and all that
It's
today.
New Year's Eve.
Hoping I didn't fall in or drop it.
You know what you done, Mr. Willie? You done got Rachel, Misty, all of them got their pencils
Hey,
out.
Adam's eating.
But anyway,
50 VG.
my daughter was here for Christmas, her and the grandbabies. And, she's the one that got me the laptop.
Right.
And got Papa a laptop a year ago. She said, Mama, you got to get a new phone. Y'all, my phone will take pictures, video, and then it goes black. I think I said that in my very last video I done out by the pond. When I got stuck in the mud and went mud riding and got mud all in my clean hair. So we decided to take a leap of faith and get into the Apple world.
Kevin's essential, that's the problem. That's why we're waiting on them cases, because hers bounces on the floor all the time.
All the time. And I got the cases for $16. Shockproof, waterproof, lippy proof. Well, I
No, I don't
can't.
know
No, it
about
ain't
lippy
lippy proof. I don't think they'd warranty that. But it's about 90% lippy proof. You go into the stores, they want $60.
Garden growers, they are some good ones.
So anyway, we get these phones. We'd had them.
80 pounds place
How
back
long
in
we
our
had these
homestead.
phones? 5 days? Something like that.
Maybe, if that.
And we go up into the AT&T store, and there are about 18 people in there.
For a girl, I like it so far. I figure out how to use it. I'm getting there, but it's going to take a little while. A lot different program than Android, so.
Yeah, see, at my age, it'll just go in my casket, and I'll still be on page 4. Anyway, we up in the AT&T with 18 people, and this lady walk around with this iPad. So-and-so, you're here, and they raise their hand. I said, damn, we got roll call up in here in AT&T. Well, see, we didn't read the memo that you got to have an appointment. So she went around, and this one person done been there an hour, right?
Yeah.
Had an appointment. And I said, ma'am.
So if you don't have an appointment, we'll get to you in a little while.
Now, she done called out 11:30 person that raised their hand. It's 9:15. I said, nope.
We'll be here to
We
4
outta
o'clock this
here.
evening.
So we come home, we just set them down. No, I'm lying. We went to
Teresa
Walmart.
says she loves her phone,
We went to Walmart.
but she's used to an Apple.
Because Buddy said, we got to get chargers. I said, we got chargers. He says, no, this is UBC. No, what you say?
USB.
USB-C. Yeah, Lord, it ain't like the whatevers. I said, well, what's that going to cost? Oh, Mr. Willie, I was so nice.
She was actually nice that time, Mr.
Well,
Willie,
if
'cause it was
you'd
a
have
very
seen the
short
mask I had
appearance.
on, I bought me one of those neck ones for juveniles, juniors, like little people. Like, no, sweet Jesus.
Youth.
Youth, thank you, buddy. For youth, because I got a little old head, and everything adult that falls off. Well, it was pink, and, you know, I do like pink because, you know, I'm here, I lived through it, yeah, okay? So, I put this thing up, and I said, ooh, it's a little tight. But he said, well, that's all right, it'll stay on. Although it was a little too tight.
She didn't say how tight.
Because
when
I'm talking about, I got
start
a
turning
party
white
nose.
up here.
Y'all,
Because I done cut the blood off.
I couldn't talk in AT&T. I couldn't do nothing but, Lord, something wrong here. Because everything's just cut off.
Hey, Camp Patton.
I'm white as my
Gail
water
Southern
cup. So we shimmy out of there, and I pull this thing. I said, but that was $8.88. I said, maybe I can stretch it to you. I've been trying to stretch this thing because it's a copper, I don't know, it's a copper something.
Hello,
It's supposed to be
Sylvia's
good.
Creative Sanctuary.
It's all right, Allison. So we get to this
Hello,
with
Allison.
Walmart, and
How are you
we
doing,
tell
hon?
this lady we got to have chargers.
Yeah.
Well,
What kind you want?
show 'em my charger.
Yeah. Let me show
Anyway,
you your charger.
These was $5. I said, yeah, I want to see them $5 ones. Buddy just looking at me. She said, this is all you need. So it's a pancake. You just,
It's a wireless charger. Okay.
oh, you just set it down. I ain't letting go of your phone, I promise. And it does what it's supposed to.
Well, it's supposed to do that, right?
Nuh-uh, don't tell them.
I'm gonna tell her. But she had this
I'm
thing
already
sitting there
this.
the other night. She done put her phone on it. She over there, bop, 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 gums just a popping. Well, she went to bed. She takes
Hey,
it,
Sylvia.
she puts it in it. She said, well, I don't want it sitting here falling on the floor.
Happy New Year, Christy.
So I'm gonna put it in the drawer. I said, well, make sure it's sitting flat. So obviously it did not sit flat in the drawer. It did not charge all night. So she gets up next morning, goes in here, gets the other little charger, puts her phone on it.
And I'm talking
So she's talking about
on speaker.
battery goes dead. She's like, what's wrong with my phone? So I come walking out about 30 minutes later.
I was
These phones
freaking
are no
out.
good. My charger's no good. It's not charging. She said, look, put it on there. Well, of course, I've seen it didn't charge. I said, well, what's the deal? I'm checking the wire, and I look. I said, take that off. I said, turn it over. It got a little X on there for the top.
It's rubber, you know, it makes sense
Got a
now.
little magnet right there, centers it up.
I've
I
been
said, you gotta
charging
have
that
the charger
damn thing
turned
for
upside
18
the right
hours
way.
on the wrong side.
She ain't even know how to set the phone on it. Lord, sweet
I mean,
baby
you
Jesus,
can't
help
get
her.
any more simpler than that. And yet my daughter expects me to learn on this thing? Yeah, okay. And then talking about AirDrop, mama, to your laptop. And you can air this and air that. How about I air it? Y'all, if it wouldn't have been, I was trying to be good. I'm trying to start my year off good. I'd have airdropped it all right. Y'all know where I'd have put it, right in that damn pond. But I said, that's $524 at $18 a month for 30 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I ain't airdropping it. I'm just gonna
Well,
pray
the
about it.
AirDrop does work really nice. I can AirDrop from my phone to hers, just like that.
He gonna be the editor.
But I went to go do it to my laptop, my Mac now I call it, a Mac. And
Camp
it
Patton.
wouldn't hook up, no AirDrop. So I was like, what's the deal? Well, I got to reading on it. It says anything past or under 2012 program,
Oh, your laptop's older than
Yeah.
mine. Mine's new. Please
and
give me
mine's
a new one.
2010 program. It's the updated, but it's still 2010 is when the programs wrote. So I got to do some research to see if there's a way that you can still airdrop, because it shows the airdrop option on there, but it won't connect with my phone. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, well, you let me know how
I'm
that
reading up on
let
them
me
daily.
know how that turns
Now
out.
I got to where I'm fixing to start looking at iMovie, because
Hey, darling,
that's something new also.
what did Mr. Willie say?
Well, it's big enough that Mr. Willie can read it from here.
I still
Lippy,
can't
when
read.
your chargers, your phone on a wireless charger, you have to place on the back of the phone and ding 3. Ding 3, that's 3 for you, and you got to put your phone on there right.
No, it ain't no 3.
Probably, I would say so. What do you say there, Mike?
Hey, it could be Tracy. It could be both.
John's our Tracy 1. Leap of faith.
Yeah.
Gail,
Hey,
Southern Living.
Gail, I didn't see you in here. So anyway, Lippy didn't make no videos on her new phone yet. Buddy did a shorts video, and he done real good.
I was in the woods, where
And,
I love to be.
And then all I did was, he aired it to me on that one. And then I went in to my, the little app thing. I didn't have to do nothing. I just added our front picture and sent it on its way. And I think he done really good. But I put shorts in there. My question to y'all is it a short or
Miss
is
Greta,
it
yes,
shorts?
ma'am. Yeah, it has a lightning charger port on the back, on the end of the phone. You can use it that way. I'm just trying to use it wireless to keep from using that port as many times as possible, because that's what happened to a couple of other phones is
Yes,
plug and unplug,
we will
you wear the
learn
port
together.
out.
You'll probably exceed me because I don't have patience. That's something I need to put.
She has no patience,
I
I
need to.
promise you.
2021, I need to work on patience.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you how much patience she got. I'm finna just spill it on her. We getting ready to come in here. Boop, she's trying to set up. Well,
we
when
got
you
other
use this
things
phone,
to talk about.
so first thing, she turns it on. Oh, it's sideways. Oh no. She's just freaking out. Like I said, it's gonna be all right. There's an option somewhere on there to turn it. Well, she slowed down a little bit and she figured it out. She said, oh, your laptop. We gotta be able to read off. So I grabbed my laptop. Well, I just rebooted everything in it. So I had never signed back into Gemini Homestead. So I was all we had to do was sign in. No, that takes too long. No, just put it aside. It's not even worth it. I'll get mine. So she goes and gets hers. No patience.
Nope.
But
Oh,
we're working on it.
let's show them my box.
Show them your box.
And these are $16 at Walmart. And that's a cordless
Wireless.
or wireless or it's a something.
It's
That's
the
what you
mag
put your
charger.
phone in and it charges it. You ain't got to have no cords. So I think Buddy and my daughter Felicia they might have done right and I'd have finally listened. I just ain't learned it like
What you
I
say,
wanted to.
Grandpa's fish instead?
Now, Grandpa, he's an Apple man.
Should have been with me today. It sure was peaceful back there.
Oh, Grandpa, by the way, before Mr. Willie gets up on me, he asked me, was I nice to you this morning? And I told him I was nice to you this morning.
So you lied first thing on the New Year?
I ain't lied. I was nice to Grandpa.
This time, maybe.
This morning?
Oh,
I
just
ain't
this
talked
morning.
to him the rest
Okay,
of the day.
that's what I was talking about.
Well, all we had was notes. And we moved to the Apple family. And that Apple make you... See, I thought I was a little uneducated with the Androids. No, that Apple make me feel slap stupid.
I
It
can
is
work my
smart.
Windows program, no
It
problem.
is smart.
Yeah.
Well,
You know how we stand? She
wait,
just picked one of each
$5
charger.
for the house.
We'll just see which one we like.
So I figured I got 2 chargers for like $22. I bet they'd have been like $100 in AT&T store. You know, I
Hey,
shop
Tracy.
cheap.
How you doing?
Out of case to use the... Uh-oh. You see that?
Yeah, that's why I said you got to make sure you got a case that will work with a wireless charger, or it won't
Well,
work.
then I'll take and get my $5 back.
I'm just telling you.
If it won't work with the case, y'all, I'm scared to death I'm going to drop this thing. I walk around it with a wool sock. Well,
She
right
got-
now
she
it's in
got
that machine.
A sock. She put it in.
A thick wool sock.
And I told her, I said, do you think a sock's going to protect it really? She said, well, yeah. I said, well, why is your foot hurting then? Obviously didn't help it.
You're so stupid. You're right.
Just telling you.
He's so. That's what I got was a one of them boxes. Well, it ain't called that. It's a. Is it called that, Otter?
I don't know what you bought. I'm afraid to see it when it gets here.
Look, it had good reviews. It's waterproof, shockproof, something else proof, and it was $16.
If I had to guess, it might be for a Generation 1 Apple. No telling.
No, it said for Apple 12. 12,
Which one of the
12
which
Pro.
one of the 12, the 3
Not the
12s?
Max, because it's 6.7. We got a 6.1, which is smaller than my other.
Teresa says she put hers in a glove till she got her case.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what,
Them
y'all.
things expensive.
I was a little bit nervous today. I had this thing right here. Had it up in this overhaul pocket right here. Out there tromping in the woods, jumping across the creek, walking on logs. I was like, Lord, don't let me drop that thing in the creek.
10 feet.
I never hear the end of it.
Shoot, I can drop mine 2 feet, and I'm telling you, if there's supposed to be a failure, it's gonna be a failure. Write down your password, because if you forget it, you have to. Oh. Password to what,
Your phone.
Mr. Willie?
To your phone.
I ain't got no password to my phone.
You password protected on your phone?
Yeah? Oh, the 4 numbers?
Yeah. Make sure.
Oh, is that what you was talking about, Mr. Willie? Oh, that's the same number I used for 25 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't change numbers. I hope they don't ever make me change numbers. I'll be screwed. I use the same 4 numbers
I've
for
had
everything.
otter boxes before, and they are some tough cases. Now, like a life
I
case
hope
too.
it's lippy proof. So, anyway, that's the phones, and I'm excited, y'all. I can film now. I call it my camera. And the reason why we chose to do this is because we had picked out a camera. Not for $650.
Hey, Patty G.
But we were going to go ahead and do it.
Hey, Bama, how you doing?
Well, I don't know when I was going to do it. And then my granddaughter was over. She's got the 12. My daughter does all that graphic stuff.
Cook it up, Tracy.
And when my
I can smell it from
granddaughter
here.
showed me the videos that she does, and it made sense because my phone was old. I could get a phone and a camera in the phone for $130 less than what just the camera was going to cost, because we got like rebates, not old age discount. What did I get? Long term with AT&T.
Lord. You need old age discount.
We got all kinds of stuff. So I said $524, new phone, camera, $650, and I still got the old phone and the camera, and I can't put that camera in that computer because like I couldn't put my phone in the computer. But with my new phone, I can find this AirDrop thing, and it puts it there. So.
Take care of them grandbabies. Love them and give them hugs and kisses.
Who's got the grandbabies?
Patty G.
Oh, she all excited with
Oh,
them
I
grandbabies.
know it.
Hey, tell Mac, get on the floor and act like a rocking horse.
Grandpa says he still
Lord.
got a rotary dial.
I got a rotary dial sitting right over there. All I gotta do is put service to it, and it'll work. Yeah, old age discount. That's not what it was called. It was like long term.
No, Mr. Willie, I missed your last comment. She was popping her gums. Let me roll back up here.
I gotta put some glasses on. You got them letters too small.
You lock your phone so nobody can't use your phone. That's what they're talking about. With
Yeah,
your
that's them
password.
4 numbers.
Right.
Yeah. He's stuck in the recliner. Did you like?
Yeah, Mac's
super
stuck
glue
in the
him?
recliner. Is he wore
Oh,
out?
we got extended warranty.
Or
We got all kinds
is
of
it
warranty.
glue on him?
So so that was the phone. And then, y'all, life got real shitty up at Gemini Homestead. Because you see, we moved to the country, like, not even the country, to the farming land. Well, you know what happens when
They
you
opened
move to
him
the
up.
farming land? Rats.
Them mice.
They rats to me. I don't care he was that big, but is rat. Well,
Hey, he's rock.
the adopted cat, Shadow. She was at the like y'all can see where I'm pointing, but there's a lazy Susan right there, okay, in the kitchen. She's on there and smelling, and Buddy says she's smelling something. It might be a mice. I said that's a rat. So he pushes it to open it. Well, guess what? That sucker was sitting right there. I'm at the kitchen sink. He jumps and backs up. Shadow hits in there.
She swatted it
Lippy
twice.
trying to get up in the sink.
She swatted it twice.
And it disappeared.
Yeah, because she ain't got no front claws. And she swatted it twice, couldn't grab it with her mouth because she couldn't get her head through there. So,
Mr. Willie.
Mr.
So
Willie said.
it disappeared. I said, oh, we can't have this. You gonna have to do
That's
something.
right.
So he says, I'll be back. I said, where you going? I'm going to go to the store. So he went to the store, and I'm sitting here, and I'm just looking. Well, she's still sitting over there, and I says, my flour, my cornmeal, but I have it in them old metal cans. So I wasn't worried about nothing getting in there. Till he says, the pantry.
Hold up, let's back up. She wasn't worried about nothing getting in there. But I spun the thing open, and when she filled her flour up, she had just a little bit in the bag, and she rolled it down tight and set it beside it with a clip on it. She forgot about that she had done that at that moment. And the little mice done got in the corner of the bag and had some flour prints all over the place. So she said, I ain't fooling with that. You take care of it. Blah, blah. She took off. No patience again. So I got the flour out.
I'm getting the bleach
Vacuum
out.
cleaned it all up. She come back and bleached behind me. So now we're out of there, and I said, we better be thinking about the pantry. She said, do what?
Yeah.
So she took
All
off
found
back
in.
here.
Let me just say, I'm starting to look, and I said, my coffee filters has done been nibbled on. And I go, now, mind you, I didn't know that Shadow was in the pantry with us. He at the door, I'm in the pantry. And so I go to move it, and that little you ain't getting me this time, man. That little sucker run behind my green beans. Oh, I was done. I was past done. So I said, okay, I got this. So I go to the laundry room, because y'all know I can't bend. So, buddy, I got this pick 'em up thing. Y'all know it's long, it's real long, and, it's got pinchers. So I got that, buddy said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna grab that damn thing. Well, in my mind, I thought I could. Don't even say a word. So he says, well, I don't know where it's at. In Shadow, she's everywhere. So about that time,
I moved
he
that
moved
bucket.
that bucket,
Shadow was back there pawing.
and that sucker shot out into the boys' bedroom. Well, the pantry's right there by the boys' bedroom. Run up underneath the bed, and Lippy goes like Rambo. I'm down on the ground. I got my pinchers. I haven't thought it all through yet, okay?
Not at all.
I'm in the moment, okay?
It got
I'm in the
real
moment.
exciting real quick.
And I'm lifting up the bed skirt, and I don't see nothing. So I try to come back around, and here come that sucker by that safe, going towards that bed that I'm all laid up in. Out of nowhere,
She was on the
never
bed.
saw Shadow. She was on that rat. When she got on the rat, I got on the bed. I started squealing. I sounded like the rat. I mean, things happen in very quickly. And he gonna be standing over there like,
Laughing.
yeah, laughing.
And here comes Shadow. Boom! With it in her mouth.
She
Taking off.
took off.
Gotta go watch where she goes.
So he takes off after she's heading to the bedroom. I'm left alone. I get shimmy myself up. Here I go. I got my weapon, and I'm running. Y'all, we never thought of. We should have set a
You
camera
right,
up.
Higgs.
Here goes Shadow with a rat in her mouth. Here goes Buddy chasing her. I'm coming through the living room, and out of my peripheral, God bless her, poor Gigi. Gigi don't know what's going on. Gigi doesn't get on the furniture. She's not allowed to. She has a bed. I see Gigi in air. She airborne. She's scared to death. She done grabbed her baby because she knew that baby's gonna stay with her. And she was on that couch in midair, and I ain't got time to get on to her. She trying to save her life. And off to the bedroom I go. And I'm sweating. I said, buddy, where is she? She under our bed. I said, oh, hell no, she ain't. And I get down on the floor again.
Easy guns.
Let me just say, she under the bed, and it's in her mouth, and she'd drop it, and she'd swat it, and she'd put it back in her mouth. I said, oh, no, And I got my little gun, and I'm trying to, catch this. I said, I got this. I said, you need to do something, buddy. Go to the other side.
I'm laughing. I get on the floor on the other side. I'm looking underneath there.
So
I said, they got it on the ground. One of them squatting into the other one. They're squatting back.
No. That ain't what happened. Shadow ain't got no claws. So I said, I'm going to go get Mr. Willie.
Oh, yeah, that was
See
after
there?
that.
So I go to get Mr. Willie. Now, Mr. Willie is in my closet.
Asleep.
Well, he has a built-in bed where the AC thing vent comes in. When Buddy had to build my closet, he had to make a box for the AC thing to come through the other wall. So it's made a cute little old bed tucked in the corner. So I go lift him up, and he all asleep. And I said, you gonna work for your friskies. You got claws. So here I go, and I shove him under the bed. And the only thing outside the bed, and he's a big old cat, is back end of his butt and his tail. And I said, we got this. About that time, he shimmies himself out, and he yawns, and he goes back to bed. A damn cat. I said, oh, I don't think so. Here I go back to get his butt. I said, you fixing to get under there and do something with this thing. Because poor Shadow ain't got no defense. She ain't got no claws.
Why are you getting him involved in this mess?
Who? Oh, I saw Mr. Willie. I'm talking about Mr. Willie the cat. So I get him. I shove him back under that bed. By this time, Buddy on the other side. And the next thing I know, it's like a tennis match. They drop the rat. She slings it to him. He slings it to her. And
They're bouncing like ping pong back and forth.
Like, sling the damn thing against the wall, Get it gone.
And about that time, here it comes.
He got loose.
Out. And he run right out the side of the bed and runs into Gigi's bed. There's a blanket there. So Lippy goes and grabs. I say, it's in the blanket. So she grabs the blanket and rolls it up. I said, bring it to the door. So I run to the front door and open the door.
I got it in my pick-em-up stick, y'all. I'm dragging
it to the front door. She gets it out on the porch, and then she goes out there
and
just
mad.
Does a rain dance on top of it, just stomping on the bushes at the
once
bed.
I found a little hump in the blanket, that was the position I needed to get in. And a couple of little exercises on that little hump. I folded it. I said, now go do something with the damn thing. So I picked it up with my pick-em-up sticks and handed it to him. I had to drag Gigi's bed in. Had to go bleach it, wash it. I had to bleach the floor. I had to wipe everything. Y'all, I cleaned for 2 hours for that little rat.
Grandpa said, where there's one, there's more.
Don't even say that, because we got 15 sticky houses, things, and I went online. I got me 10 big old clear tubs. I got me 10-gallon size screw-on things. Everything that had a paper, or if it ain't in a metal can, y'all, it is sitting in a clear tub, canister. Is that what you call them, canisters? $50 later, which I didn't think that was bad, y'all. You ought to see these. You get 10 tubs at Walmart for $34. And they got the blue snap-on lid. They're actually really nice, y'all. And then I got 10 of the gallon little, whatever them things are.
Speaking of that,
What?
I'm going to tell off on myself. I was at Menards, and I was looking for
Yeah, I got excited, Mr. Willie.
the mice hotels, where they go in there and never come out. And they had some, they didn't have none, of course, but they had some new little traps.
Whoa. 12,000 babies. Bullshit.
12,000 little
Y'all
mice.
gonna make me have nightmares.
So they got a new trap out. It's called Jaws. It's black, plastic, looks like the size of a regular trap. They got 2 different sizes. I said, well, I said, that damn thing don't work. So I flip it over and it clunk, it unlocks. I'm sitting there holding it. And you see that mark right there on my hand?
I wouldn't have
The
told that
damn
on
thing
national
works,
TV.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would
'Cause
not have
as
told
soon
that.
as I touched it, I said, oh, yeah, it does work. I'm standing in Menards trying to get this thing off my finger. Those things work.
Oh, they can't get on the,
The jaws of
Sylvia,
life.
they can't get on the little sticky boxes. I got them where they can't get to them. But I wouldn't have told that on myself.
Hey, I'll tell the truth. You know, it don't
See, I
bother
do
me.
stuff all the time, but I ain't gonna tell nobody.
You can't fix stupid, and I was stupid that day. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just happened. I had to touch the trigger, and it went off right on my
He
finger.
sure did, Patty. Look, Mr. Willie probably done had to go sharpen his pencil. I'm waiting for everybody else to get their count going. That's what y'all like to do. So, we got done with the rat. It was a rat, I'm just telling y'all. And then, I don't care what size it was.
Ain't
It
no rat,
was
it's a
a
mouse.
rat.
A little mouse.
But you know what I did tell Buddy? I said, you know,
Yeah.
we
Hollering
had the
out, it
opportunity
looked like I had
to
electricity
just hold
going.
a phone. I mean, we couldn't have done. No, I don't want. We couldn't have talked in it. But this is when, and see, we got to get our minds right, cause y'all, I'd have watched it and laughed at my own self. Cause if y'all could have just seen what us fools look like, cause if the camera would have been here goes a cat and a rat. Here goes Buddy. Here's Gigi Airborne, and here I come trailing up the ass end with my damn trash picker ups like I'm gonna do something. But I did
Mr.
do
Willie
something.
say you shouldn't put him in the closet.
Y'all, Mr. Willie had me so mad. Not you, Mr. Willie, the other Willie. Had me so mad, y'all, when he run up beneath that bed.
Oh, he
and
said,
he
"I ain't
yawned,
going all there.
and he
I'm tired."
stretched, and he turned around and went on back to bed. I said, no, you fixing to earn your keep.
And I
He
was in
still
the
didn't do
process
nothing.
of trying to get some work done outside during this. So after all this was over and the commotion was over, I said, can I go back outside now? She said, you need to leave.
Yeah, I was in the cleaning mode.
It was bleach time then.
So, let's see. We had the cell phone. Oh, we got some, y'all, so much has happened in Lippy's life. It's just, we had the rat story. I got that fixed. Something else done happened. See, I
See,
needed
Grandpa
my paper.
said that's what happens when you take all the rabbits away from him in the past. She used to chase this poor cat, and we lived in the city. She'd chase this poor cat.
We wasn't in the city.
Might
we
as
was
well be in the
5
city.
miles from the.
It was the suburbs of the city. It was to me, it was a city. And we had one big old field over beside us. And cat's gonna be a cat. He want to go catch him a rabbit or a rat, and he'd bring him up there. And boy, every time she'd see him go out there,
We
she'd
don't
holler,
have 22
"Willie,
holes
Willie,
all up
Willie,
in his
Willie."
house if a rat comes up my leg. I'm just saying.
Start tucking your pants so they don't run up your pants leg.
No, I don't have one of those, Mr. Willie. This thing I ordered. See, I should have asked Buddy, but you know, I know how to read. It's supposed to have the whole. You stick your phone in it, and it's like my Android that I'm pointing at. Y'all can't even.
It's like a life case.
It's a Lippy. It's a life case, hopefully for a Lippy. So it's all inside of a thing. It ain't got no screen. Well, it does on the case.
No, Gone's gonna start next week.
Yes, there's the story. Okay. Well, that ain't the funny story. There is something else that done happen. Lord, I don't remember.
There's been so much till I can't even hardly remember this.
Oh, wait, before we tell about the counters. There was something. I didn't think about turning the video back on when I made, if y'all ain't seen it, when I made the video by the pond and I went mud riding and got stuck. Well, I done got, let me tell y'all what happened. After I got done with my little video, he hadn't got back yet. Lee was with him. So I said, if I get in that house, I shucked my muddy clothes, got them in the washer, changed clothes. Yeah, I was going to go out there because when I had to walk myself all the way back to the house, in the burn pile, I saw a couple of 2x4s. And I was going to take me those 2x4s and shove one under each tire in the back, set my golf cart in reverse. This was what I was thinking.
I know,
You messed me up, though.
I know.
And I was going to back out and then go to the water hose off the evidence before he ever come home. But I needed another cup of coffee. So that's where I probably messed up because I done changed clothes, done got the mud out my hair, got me a cup of coffee, shimmied out that door just
There
to
we
see
were.
Buddy and Lee.
We leaned up on the truck. I looked at her. I said, got stuck, didn't you?
I said, how
How
you know?
I said, I don't know. Shop doors open, no golf cart. I see it sitting back there laying on
And
the
it's leaning
sideways.
sideways.
I started laughing.
So him and Lee had to get the tractor.
She said, well, what had happened was, now I know what happened. It's
No.
wet back there.
It's wet, okay? I backed up and I had options. Go through the center, go to the left, and there's a whole bunch of tree limbs. If I go to the right, it looked like gumbo mud. I said, I got a better chance of gassing it, right? Well,
Wrong
y'all, that
option.
was the wrong option because I gassed it, and when my tires come up, that buddy and said, whoop, I said,
But I ain't
So-
figured out how. Okay, I cut her like a 8 foot wide path through there because I can drive the tractor. I took the tractor and cut the path. And I ain't figured this out because there's a mud hole there and she knows it's there.
I know it's there.
All right, but instead of being straight in line with it, she's sitting in the mud hole up towards a tree over here. I'm like, what was you aiming at? I don't know. But it's all right.
Got
It
you
came
back.
right on out.
Yeah. So he put Lee on it. He got on the tractor. They pulled me
Right
out.
on out.
Life was good. I ain't been able to go back. That's why I got to get some mud tires. Because he told me he got me that winch. So if I do get stuck, I just hook it to a tree. Y'all, what if I go to the wrong tree and that sucker dead and it's only dead on the inside and I can't tell it and I go winch it, that sucker
Goes
falls
back
on
to
the...
paying attention.
Well, I do pay attention. I don't know if a tree's dead inside. I mean, I know what a dead limb looks like, but
Well, you can tell if it's dead.
I
enough
just
to
need
win.
mud tires. I
I'm
need
gonna
it
get you
jacked
some mud
up.
tires.
I want it jacked up.
Not a problem.
That's all we need. Yeah, and I need to take my new phone
No doubt, ain't
and
there?
I need to strap it to myself and just click on because it's the kind of camera that it just keeps going. It
Put
don't
that-
stop like
put
mine
that,
did.
I can put that chest cam on a GoPro and turn you loose.
Did you hear that?
Sound like cows.
At my front door?
Well, I can't help that. Either that or your dog over here is running in her sleep. That's what it kind of sound like to me.
Oh.
She's snoring.
Sorry, y'all. I heard
Running
a
in her
holler
sleep.
and I was like, that sucker sound like it's at my front door. I was fixing to go to the other room and get in that big metal cage thing. What?
Best thing is keep your butt out the woods, Grandpa said.
Those are my woods, and I'm going in my woods. I just got to get a ride to get up in there. I love my woods. That's where I'm going to read my... Oh, and that's what that video was about, y'all.
Mr. Willis said Lippy needs to stay in her playpen.
That is my playpen out there. Y'all, I have a good old time back there.
Well, I can tell you right now, both ponds are full.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
jumping the levee.
But if y'all didn't see the video, that is her making that
is her.
noise. Thank God.
She sounded like 18-wheeler over
You
shifting
shouldn't
gears.
have said codes. Made me nervous. I want... Now, this may suck, y'all, what came in my mind. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to have people send me letters to the P.O. box. And, of course, when I start each video, I'm going to give a disclosure. I don't give name, because you ain't even got to put your name on it. I don't even think you have to put a return address, do you? Like a zip code? I don't know. And it could be about cooking, you're at a crossroad in life or whatever the case may be, and you want to send me a little a little note. Ask me a question. Ask me, you know, an opinion of a situation. And then I'm going to do videos on that. Open it, read it, and give a Lippy opinion. I didn't say my opinion was right, but y'all, I like to talk to people, and I figured that's going to give me another way to talk to people.
know that's for sure.
And I got a tripod that my new camera, my new phone, I call it a camera because that's what I'm going to use it for, fits in so I can do cooking videos now. I am sophisticated. I got sophisticated electronics now.
Sophistication.
Now I got to figure this shit out.
Grandpa, you ought to be up here with all this rain. Oh, Lord.
Oh, you know, I opened the front door this morning. I said, you want to go fishing? He said, huh? I said, we can just fish right off the front step. Y'all, that water that deep. We got to bring in some
when
soil.
I went out that back
We
door,
got to bring in some dirt.
I had them Crocs on when I went out that back door
Hey,
this morning.
Cecilia.
I looked like I was breakdancing down through there.
Oh, it got windy here too, Patty. It was like 30, 35
Slick.
mile per hour gust. I'm talking about it got windy here. You could just hear it just like whistling, you know, through the trees.
Yeah, I've got a few trees down there in the back.
But we do have some coyotes. We caught them on camera. We got to get a plan together.
Yeah, I can see that, Grandpa.
What?
Siri gonna get an earful with her.
You better call me, Eva. You got my number.
You know Siri listens to you all the time.
Who does?
Siri, on these phones.
Who the hell is Siri?
You don't know who Siri is?
No.
She's on your phone.
She ain't on my phone.
Oh, she on your phone. Look. Hey, Siri. See a little bubble come up right there? Siri's listening.
Sorry, I missed that.
Turn that heifer off. That's that damn thing that was in my car and I got rid
She's
of
on
it.
there. She's listening to everything you do.
And what do they do to you?
Oh, Lord, she's messed up now.
Did you turn her on my phone too?
It's automatically on your phone, too.
Like my car. You know what? Y'all know
I'm
what
not
I
gonna-
did to
not
her
gonna
in my
say it
car.
right
I paid
now.
somebody to take that big screen out of my car and put me the stock little normal on and off button. Got 6 buttons.
Don't say it right now because we're on live and she'll listen to you, okay? But when we get off live, I want you to say it. Hey,
Say
Siri.
what?
Hey, Siri. And see if she don't pop
You want
up
me
on
to tell her what I really want to say?
Well, you can tell her what you want to.
Why,
'cause
does
she
it go to the
listening you.
government? Well, I don't care. I pay my taxes. I ain't no criminal. Are you messing with me?
No, I ain't
What are they
messing with
saying?
Her and Alexia, noisy gal.
Eva, I don't take no woman in no
Hey,
computer
Brett in Cities,
talking
Tennessee
to me.
living. How y'all doing?
We can't. If that heifer starts talking to me in the middle of the day, does she do that or no, she don't do that?
Well, she's listening to you. If you ask her a question, she'll answer you.
Be careful, that picks up on keywords and
Starts
starts.
listening.
What the hell are you supposed to say then? Y'all bullshitting me. See, Mr. Wheeler, they done got me all potty mouth, and I said January 1st, Lippy was not gonna be.
They
Y'all
watch
done
you
got
and you don't
me
even
just
know it. We stand see it.
airplane mode. Hey, have y'all got? See, there's another thing. Tell me if y'all are hearing ding dings, notifications. Because Buddy made me turn this little button to red on the side of my phone.
That's just for sound.
But I
though.
don't think that fixed it.
But we got to figure out how to turn these to
Are y'all hearing ding dings?
notifications off when we go live. I ain't figured that out yet. No, the government will listen in. They're listening to you. Allison says she evicted Miss Alexa.
I'm fixing to evict Miss what's her name?
Siri?
Oh, okay, they're saying no. Oh, so y'all don't hear none of that
None
stuff
there.
popping up. Well, then maybe that button right there does
Maybe
it
so.
then.
Hopefully so.
Y'all remember how we always went live and I don't know how to turn them sounds off? No ding dings here, so hey.
Siri listens, Alexa does too.
Well, I'm gonna have to research her. Because I don't want her on my phone.
Irma Wing said you can turn Siri off.
Oh, good.
Hackett says my Siri is a British male voice.
I don't want a man, a woman, I don't want nobody talking to me inside of a computer. Yeah, Buddy is the brains when it comes to electronics. But I'm the brains when it comes to everything else. Y'all believe that too, don't you? I do have some damn good brains. Just on my way. Mm-hmm.
Just on your way. I'm glad you said that. Your way.
Hey, darling, how are you? Welcome. Happy New Year.
I don't know, Prairie Girl. I kind of wondered that myself.
My Alexa knows my name and it. No. An election machine was talking to. What?
Thermostat in Georgia.
Ask her a question and she will give you an accurate. Oh, no, sir, Mr. Keith. I ain't asking no computer to help me with life. What are you recording me? I don't even trust you holding that thing.
I'm watching our chat.
Well, the chat's on here. I think you're doing something funny over there. I think somebody done told you to do something over there.
No.
Y'all, he gonna mess with me all night. And I bet you Grandpa's right dead in the middle of it, too.
Siri calls me Grandpa at Gemini.
Well, good deal for you. I'll give you a piece of candy. She ain't calling me nothing.
She don't hide in the shed like little Debbie.
She can call me a bad.
House.
She can call me her bad dream. When I get through with
devices.
her. Nuh-uh. I should
answer questions like a Lippy Siri.
Like
that's what Siri is. People ask you questions, you answer them.
I don't need that help for answering. I can't even talk. I don't need her nowhere in my life. But I've done good 56 years. I sure don't need no computer lady telling me what else to do. Is that what she does?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
How did we get on this? I had a story to tell. And I done got so, y'all, I'm hot flashing over here.
Hey Siri, what's the weather?
It's currently cloudy.
What? Get that down.
Expect rain and cloudy
skies. Turn her off. See there, you gonna jack with me all night with that stupid thing. Don't you turn her on mine. No.
Oh, Lord.
No, I don't think so, Eva. Look, I'm hot flashing. I got sweat beading up on my lip. Let me just learn my phone. Just tell her tell that woman on that phone.
I'm gonna tell Siri to set an alert for her.
No, you don't.
And start talking to her in the middle of early in the morning when I know she's
I'll jump up and beat you with a broom.
Right about the time she gets her coffee, I'm gonna tell Siri to set an alert where to start talking to her, singing to her.
See that? She gonna use her freedom stick. I'm gonna get my pick 'em up stick. Mm-hmm. I take care of that heifer. I don't know. Y'all, Lippy's doing everything I can so I can keep doing YouTube with y'all. But there's just limits to what I'm gonna do. And her is one of them. That thing over there. I done got me a new phone, gotta pay for the stupid thing, but I can make videos, but I ain't talking to her.
Mr. Willie, I missed your last comment while I was over here fooling on his phone. That's 13. Already. You need to slow down.
No, he done got his pencil mixed.
You need to slow yourself down.
Well, you shouldn't get me stirred up on that lady.
I didn't.
I'm glad Wanda ain't on here.
Maybe Siri can give her some direction.
She'd have goaded you to do some more. You had a Alexa off what? So what is Alexa? Siri's sister?
You remember the white box that they sent us in the mail that you put back in the box and give away?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, that's who I gave away? I was going to give her away or throw her across the street.
Plugged it in, set everything up, and started asking a couple questions, and she knew exactly who Lippy was and what her age was and where she lived.
See that, Mr. Keith? Round one, Lippy's in the lead. That's right.
Unplugged it, put it back in the box.
Alexis.
You need to get rid of this.
Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean she's Amazon?
It's Amazon. Just like Siri is Apple.
Well, hell, the next thing you know, they're going to have robot maids cooking your dinner and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a case on that phone before she throws it.
I'm sorry. This is getting a little too...
That's right. Mr. Willie, I always get the blame for everything.
Spacey for me.
I promise you. I always do.
Well, so... Y'all hold on. I had a thought. Grandpa, So the whole time you've been in that phone, because see, Grandpa can't see that well, y'all. So the whole time he called Buddy or called
Yeah, he talking to
Felicia.
Siri.
That's who he's talking to. So you've been talking to Siri, Grandpa, this whole time?
They got a good relationship.
I thought
going
it
on.
was set up on like a voicemail and you know, you do your thing.
No, him and Siri got a good relationship.
So that's who I had to talk to 18 times the other day, and you talked one time in your phone. This thing
they
pops
can understand
up,
English.
and it says, read this. And I don't remember what it say. Have a nice day.
They didn't understand you.
It said something else, and it just kept repeating. I just kept telling
There you go, Higgs.
repeating it in the phone, but it wouldn't. Finally, it says thank you. And then Buddy had to do his, and his went like that. Mine took like 15 minutes, and finally, it says on the screen says thank you. So that was her I was talking to.
That's her.
Well, I ain't got to worry about her because she don't understand nothing I say, so she won't be able to talk back
She'll
to me.
get it double messed up.
Yeah, I ain't asking her nothing, Sylvia.
I ain't asking her, she said.
Nope.
Nothing. Yeah, the government's got rodents everywhere. You right about that. They was in the house, in the pantry, and in the little turnaround.
And I
building here the
still,
other day.
y'all done got me
squirrels,
so messed up. I was something I need to tell, and we ain't got long because Teresa and Lee's
You done
coming on.
forgot?
And I done forgotten, got a headache. Y'all done got me nervous.
Lord. Blood pressure done got up, didn't it? You ain't got about 6 minutes.
She'll start your coffee.
Yeah.
Like hell, she ain't starting nothing. She getting out my house. This house is only big enough for one person. Uno,
Brother
me.
Nar said Grandpa has been consorting with the enemy.
Yes, that's who he been talking to for like 3 years, 4 years, and hell, I didn't know what he
Allison
was
said
doing.
just speak Creole. I don't think she understands that. That's why she couldn't get her phone set up the other day.
Because I got nervous.
It took her 8 times to get her phone set
And I
up.
got into Lippy talk.
She said, here, it's going to take you 8 times to do this. I said, one time, beep, beep, it's done. She said, now why it took me 8 times?
It did. What?
That's Dean 14 for you.
Well, I just gonna just put a piece of candy
See a
in my
rat.
mouth and you just finished talking because y'all, I had a good story to tell and I don't
She
remember
done
what
forgot
it
it.
was.
I think tomorrow is going to be back in the woodshop day
Oh,
for
the
me.
kitchen.
Cleaning. Next
kitchen.
week we start.
Oh,
And
the
oh yeah,
kitchen.
let me answer Patty. Earlier I seen it and I forgot to say something and now
What?
I'll answer it. No,
Have
Patty,
a
I
good
didn't
evening,
get.
Eva. Happy New Year.
I did not get the sink in yet because we're redoing the counters, so we didn't put the sink in. So we're gonna start this next week. We're starting on the
On the
actually
longest
the
run,
sink long run.
the 12-foot
That's the
run.
first one we're gonna do. And
Yeah,
then when it's
in
done,
stages, you know.
she's gonna paint all that while I do the countertop and the sink and all. Put new garbage disposal and all that in. When that's done, then I'll move over to the other side. Start on the other 3 sections of cabinets,
That was not a good piece of candy.
one at a time.
I didn't like that.
What they say?
Don't eat the white ones
Rome
in
wasn't
there.
built in a day, but it worked on every day till it got done.
But yeah, I told him, I said, we got so many cabinets in this kitchen. And I said, let's do the long run. And then he'll do the counters, the sink and all, and I'll paint. Because, y'all, it's going to take about 4 or 5 days because you got to, you know, clean them. You got to, they all got to come apart, the doors
I'm trying
and
to speak
stuff.
loud, Grandpa. Hell, I can't talk over her.
And then we got where the stove is, you know, it splits. So you got a bunch on the left side and a bar and a bunch on the right. So I said, you know, it'd probably take us 3 weeks.
I'm ready,
a week
Higgs. If I can ever
per
get rid of
section.
her, if I can ever get done with her stuff, I'm gonna start working on something I want to do.
We down to the kitchen.
But I got something. She always got something to do, so I need to get my chickens
We
and my
got a
rabbits and
kitchen
all
and a
that done.
sunroom. And then you're done with me. Because
Well,
I'll
that's
be
like
painting.
8 years of projects. I mean,
No, it ain't. The kitchen gonna be done in about, I'm thinking, I don't know, with it went, I'd say 3 weeks, huh? 2 weeks?
probably.
2 to 3 weeks, because, you know, you got to let things dry. And you come back with a coat, and y'all know how it is. But the point being, it's happening. Oh, and I'm so ready. And then I'll paint the bathrooms. I ain't done the bathrooms yet. I'll do them because then he'll be outside working. Still got some projects to do, but they're all coming
MB
together.
Heritage, how y'all doing?
Hey, y'all. Hope y'all had a good Christmas and
Higgs say you got 20 eggs.
Happy New Year.
Man, them eggs good too.
y'all went. We got some eggs from Tracy and Gons, and how many? 8 dozen, 7, 8 dozen. Them kids came.
Boop.
In a week's time, there was 7 dozen gone. Now, I cooked with them, too. They didn't just eat them. And I baked and, Christmas dinner. And 7 dozen gone.
Yeah, Mr. United, she does all the painting. I don't like to paint.
Well, I don't
do
either.
the
It's
building, the
tedious.
finish work.
And I like to stay busy, but
I'm
I'll
down
be
to painting.
honest.
I paint the walls, the big areas. I don't like trim. That's why I had my good friend over at Leap of Faith, Mr. Gons, doing a trim.
But I didn't know that I'm talented
God
on
bless him.
painting. I really am. I'm a hell of a painter. I mean, I'll just be honest. I can trim, I can tape. I don't know where this came from, because I think it's tedious. So I have to say, okay, I'm going to do it. But y'all, I really do a good job painting, don't I?
Yeah. I paint
I
a
can
car.
tape and float a wall like no tomorrow. I
I
don't
can
know where the
make a
hell I
car
learned it from.
or a tractor look like a brand new one, and don't mind doing it.
I ain't
house painting.
said 16.
16, good Lord.
That ain't right. What time is it? Because I can't tell on
It's
none of
that
this.
time. You got 1 minute.
Oh, y'all,
saying
Tracy and
your
Lee's coming on at 7.
long-winded
Remember, they changed their
goodbyes.
times. And, yeah, I got a phone, so we're going to get to put some videos out. And that means I got to get up and go over there, because...
Anybody that's seen the video I put out today, if y'all like that, if you like that kind of content, nature,
They do.
out in the woods, put in the comments, let me know. I'm going to start doing some more.
Tell him to do some more, y'all. He got a new phone. Now I got to figure this out.
And,
Hang
love
on.
y'all.
Hang on.
As always, have a happy new year. Remember, it's what you make of it.
Is it on the left or right, bud?
I don't know where this one is.
Hell, I don't... Oh, this is going to be heavy.
X is up on the right, up on that one.
Let's see.
Try.
Oh,
Just
my
punch.
right
Yeah,
hand.
just punch something. Everybody, we love you.
Love y'all.
God
Oh,
bless.
this one's a little bit different.
Hit
It
the
says...
end. Hit the end.
Oh, right in the center.